Okay. Connecting stream.
Did you figure out the IP
All right.
address?
So thank you.
I'm still trying to do it. That's why.
All right. All right, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good?
Beautiful.
Awesome. So, today we're going to be going over, it's going to be different because this is the only day we're doing this. We're going over premium questions. So, LeetCode Premium. So, you may or may not have access to it if, you're not paying for the premium account, but yeah, take a picture of this and, you can like solve it on the little scratch paper just to get the algorithm going. So this is, what? Yeah. Yeah.
Would the bot in the server let you submit this?
Submit what?
So it's a premium question that we don't have access to.
No. You don't. You can't even write any code to it. It's locked.
No, what I mean is that if we submit it in the server to the bot, will the bot be able to submit it for us?
Ricky?
If you can do it without a premium account, yes, but it only does non-premium questions.
But whose account is the bot using?
I'm just using a random account I made. So
Oh, so it's your account.
yeah.
All right, you're using his account. He's not paying for premium. So, yeah. No, it won't work. You can't put this on the bot, unfortunately. But I think the one after this, the follow-up, what is it, Joseph? It's not premium. Okay. Next tomorrow, the follow-up. It's not premium, so you can do that one. You can submit it on the Discord bot. Hello. So just take a look at this, right? Take a picture of it because it's not accessible to everyone. It's only for premium members. For those of you who just came in. This question, let me make it bigger so you all can read it. Okay, everybody can read that? Okay. Okay, so given an array of meeting time intervals where intervals I equals start I and end I, determine if one person could attend all meetings. Okay, and for example, you have an input intervals right here, right? And each pair is a meeting with the start time and end time, and you have 3 of them. So can this person attend all meetings?
No.
And why?
Because they have one meeting that covers both times.
Well, because there's conflicting meetings, right?
Right, that's right.
Because they conflict.
Yeah.
So if you find a conflict, you have to, how do you know there's a conflict? How do you know there's a conflict? And how do we determine that? The starting and the ending time. How do we know they conflict?
This is an easy question.
How do we know that this one conflicts with this one?
Because it's within the range of numbers of the first one.
Okay, but how did? Yes, exactly. So this is starting at 5, and this one will end at 30.
Right.
So clearly, this person's going to be in this meeting, but then this meeting starts at 5, and he's still in this meeting. So no, he can't attend all meetings because there's going to be at least a conflict between these two. We all good on that? So what should we write? How should we start this out?
Maybe we can have
Okay.
The first value
The first value.
of each inner array, right? And we hold
Like this?
yes.
From 0 to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's for the first one.
Uh-huh.
What I'm thinking is that we could save the first value of each inner array, or at least hold the one that is the least, and then compare it to the other ones.
The one that is the least.
Yeah, which in this case is 0.
Okay. Wait, so how do we save the one that's, what if the one that's the least is all the way at the end?
And we can have we do another for loop, right? Within a j, and then we use the min function again.
We use the min function. Hello. Okay. Wait, so what do you want to save exactly? What do you want to save? Hello.
The smallest time.
The smallest time. So the
Yeah.
first time?
Yeah. And the goal of doing that is because we want to see which event happens first.
Right.
And then from there, we determine when it ends, right? So like we get the event that starts first, right?
Yeah.
Which is going to be 0. Then from there, we're going to, it starts at 0, and then what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna get the length of this, right? And then once we do that, we wanna check to see if there's, if any other starting times are inside of this time block.
Okay, so you said 0, right? And the range is 0 to 30?
Yeah.
You want to see if any beginnings are within that?
Yes.
All right. Couldn't it just be simpler to just compare the beginning of this one with the end of that one?
I mean, probably.
I mean, what if it wasn't 30? What if it was 4? 0 to 4. Is there a conflict between that and 5 to 10?
You can't really do that in order, like, just look at the, for example, 2 has 7 to 10, but even though 10 comes after 2, the second interval is 2 to 4, so you can still make it.
Okay. So yeah, so they're not conflicting ranges.
Yeah.
Like in the second one, you can attend all meetings, right? Okay. But so what's the difference between 2 and 1? The 2 inputs.
Well, that one there's no conflicting there. Oh.
Okay, a little bit more than just that.
So 4 is smaller than 7.
Right.
So we could say the same for the other ones. So
I'll put it to you like this. Okay, it's not in the way. So I'm going to put my meetings like this, right? I guess the smallest. It doesn't have to be 0. Right? It doesn't matter. Is there a conflict?
no.
No? So, actually, I'll just put another one. Now there is. And what does this line represent for this one?
Beginning of the array.
And this is the array?
I mean,
The interval.
Yeah, the interval.
Yeah, okay. So this is, what is it? The beginning is smaller than the end of this one. Therefore, we can say there's a conflict, right? Right. So another thing, actually, I'm going to erase this. So I'm actually going to do the second one.
The second one is a little bit more complicated.
All right. There's no conflict. We just said it.
Mm-hmm.
But is this order like it is over there?
No.
This is the first one. This is the second one. So what do we want to do to kind of clean everything up?
We can sort it
All right.
by
So,
the value of the first of
The,
where it
the
starts.
beginning?
Yeah.
Are we in agreement with that? Yeah? We want to sort it by the beginning. So before we do anything, we want to sort it by the beginning. Right? Because then you're going to have this become 1. And then it's easy. You just compare the beginning of this one with the end of that. And that's it.
Oh,
And you just do that sequentially.
that's a lot.
Okay? So another thing about the for loop, right? We don't want to start at 0. We don't want to start at the beginning. We want to start at the one after that one. Okay.
Oh, right, because how are we, because if we compare it to the same one, it'll just return false.
What do you mean?
Well, like, let's say I ask, oh, is there a meeting from 0 to 30? During the meeting of 0 to 30? Yeah, of course it's going to be false because we're comparing it the same thing twice.
Not exactly. The reason I'm going to do from the second one is because if we're at the first meeting, well, I can't compare the beginning of the first meeting to any meeting before. There's no meeting before.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get to the second meeting, compare the beginning to that to the end of the first one. And we want to make sure that we have something like this and not something where it overlaps.
Right.
Okay, so yeah.
I have a question. So in Python, intervals.sort by default sorts it by the first index?
By the very first
in a 2D
index.
array?
Yeah, in a 2D array. Of any dimensions that the columns, no matter how big the columns are, right? It's always going to sort it by the first
The first
one.
index in every column.
Yeah. Does that make sense,
Yeah.
guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we want to compare what?
The last value of the first array,
Mm-hmm.
the first value with this beginning of the second and third.
We want to, the what?
Well, like 30 with 5 and 15.
Okay, 30 and 5 and 15.
Yeah. So like the end of the first block with the beginnings of the other blocks.
Who agrees? Who agrees with that?
I was setting up some notes. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, say it again, please.
So what I'm saying is we need to begin the ending of the first interval with the beginnings of the other intervals. We
Ok.
need to compare them.
Who agrees with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's certain, like you're saying, like so the beginning of like one interval to
Well,
the end of another.
the
or
beginning of the first one, the one that we're starting with. We want to see if there's any conflict, right?
with the other ones, or just with itself.
No, with the other ones.
Okay,
So
yeah, I
the
agree with that.
starting interval of the previous one with the,
No. The ending interval of the first one
Yeah.
with the beginning of the rest. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I would like put that in like beginning to the end.
I'm making them work a little bit.
No.
Yo, Demba, you done this problem?
Which one?
Meeting rooms?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. It's premium. So, you said beginning of the first one. So, no, sorry, intervals. You said we're in I minus 1, 0, and we're going to say, I'll call it, what happened? Yeah, I made a mistake. Thank you for catching me on that mistake. Okay. For j in range probably work. Intervals, ta-da, right. You want to compare what you said?
The end of the first interval,
Which is
30, or in this case, intervals at index 0. Wait, I didn't
0
use that.
and 1
Yeah.
with the main
yeah.
Yeah.
So where do we store that?
0, 1.
I store it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
length, intervals I, j.
Mm. Then return false, right? Anything else we need? What's happening? You want to say something, Paulina? No? Huh? We'll get to that. We'll get to that right now. So, is this what you're looking for?
Yeah. Now all we have to do is return true once we reach the end of the array.
Yeah, we didn't find any,
Well,
conflicts.
theoretically, we would have to check the ending too, because let's say the meeting starts at. Never mind.
It runs.
It's 9.
So this is a working solution. However, it's extra.
It's what?
It's extra.
It is.
Yeah. There is something unnecessary in here.
The other for loop.
Yes, the nested for loop is unnecessary. Because remember, we're sorting it by the beginnings, right? So if there's going to be a conflict, the very first one we find, we should return false. And that's it. We don't have to check every single one after. We just need to find one conflict. Even if there are a billion, it's just one. Because if there's only one conflict, then the guy or girl or non-binary, they cannot attend all the meetings. So the one before is I minus 1. That is the ending of the previous one. And we want to make sure that it is less than. But let's say it isn't. It's greater than. So that means there is a conflict. I misspelled that. Return false.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let me just run it. Yeah. I don't know why, but it ended up being slower. Okay, no. So the first one we made was 4,000 milliseconds.
Oh, wow.
And now the another one we made is 80 milliseconds.
Holy.
Yeah. So scale of magnitude 2, I think. Yeah, because it's 100 times, about 100 times faster. 50 times faster. The speed increased in magnitude. Do you see what happened here? What? No?
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
Okay. So we only need to return false once. We need to find one conflict, and that was it, right? Here, are we going to find the conflict at all? No. There isn't one, so therefore we go through it all. There's only 2, then we return true. Or there is one, and then we just return false at the first one we find, which is checked here. All right? Okay. So, oh, wow, we're really good on time. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I recommend a problem to do?
Yeah, after, well, which one?
The palindrome one.
Palindrome one?
Yeah, like there was a question for like the easy ones, like the beginner ones that was posted on the Discord that I tried to do, but it wasn't working for some reason. So like I'd like to see how that would be worked out.
Okay. Well, let's do it after this another question that we do that's a follow-up to this one.
Okay.
So this one is,
Can you switch it to Java?
Right.
Yes, please.
So I can see the hourglass.
you sycophants.
You want me to write it?
Second.
Huh?
Oh, you want me to write it?
Do Do you want to come here and write it?
No, if you can.
I mean, yeah,
You
sure.
know, you
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just write it in Java. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome, guys. Yeah. Whatever. Making me work twice as hard. My God. Okay. 4. How do you sort in Java again?
You just
Gotta
gotta
do it.
It's do arrays
Oh yeah, arrays that sort.
that sort,
Is there?
and then
It's just.
and then do no, yeah, comma, and then do a comma b and put that in parentheses. Put open parentheses.
Are you talking about an anonymous function?
No, just open parentheses, and then put a comma b inside of it, and then get out of the parentheses, and then do an arrow like the lambda arrow. No, but with not the equal sign, just the arrow. Yeah. And then don't do the brackets. Don't do the brackets.
No.
Do erase that. Erase the bracket. Do integer dot compare. Capital I. Lowercase c. Yeah. Open parentheses, and then put a bracket 0, comma b bracket 0.
Do you guys see how much simpler it was in Python? I mean, honestly, you're going to be writing all this in your interview, whereas in Python, you just dot sort.
I think the fact that he knows that by memory is impressive enough.
It is pretty impressive, actually. Good job, Joseph. Good job. Wait. If I were to put B0 first,
It would compare. Well, if you do b0 first, it would compare in descending order.
in descending order.
Yeah, like I mean, it would sort it in descending order. Not
Oh, okay. So if I flip it, it's descending.
yeah, you descending. Like
Okay.
The biggest element would be first.
Interesting. All right.
Wait, that's the whole thing?
Huh?
No, that's just one. It's the sorting.
Well, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to do it without that second part, and see if it still works. Erase that sort.
What?
I mean, we'll see. Int I equals 1, I less than, what is it, n, I plus plus, if intervals I minus 1, 0,
I should be 0. I should
be 1.
So then I should be less than or equal to n.
Yeah, you have to do less than or equal to
Yeah, that was am I missing? I don't need them.
because it's still checking.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because it's one line underneath. It's a lot faster. It is a lot faster. But I just want to see something. I just want to see this, you know. Okay. Command Z. It's on a Mac. Huh? Yeah, but do you see how I was writing it faster in Python, and you know, and you need time on when you're doing the interview. Let me see. Yeah, wait. Yeah, but you see, it's memory you save on Python. It's not resource intensive. What?
It is also less lines, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's more
And you set a variable for the length of
Yeah.
the. Is it?
It is, actually. Well, about the same. It's about the same. I mean, your preference, whichever one you want. This is the code in Java, which
Can you do it in C now?
I want to say something, but I
You
can't.
have to make like the whole algorithm from
Minecraft
scratch.
runs stuff.
Wait.
Oh goodness,
Oh
just
my
do
God.
assembly.
Yeah, let's do it in assembly. Actually, you can, like, your application for assembly is very limited. It's just hardware. Okay. All right. And I really hope, don't show the answer, please. Don't show. Okay, good, good. So I'm gonna switch back to Python 3, just to, because you get it, write it down faster. Okay, now here is a follow-up to that one, which is actually more frequently asked. So, given an array of meeting time intervals, where intervals I contains, start and end, return the minimum number of conference rooms required to have these meetings. So now it's different.
Can we like copy paste that other code on here and then change it?
The what?
Can we like copy and paste the other code and then change it based on
Let me duplicate this, and you probably can't though. Probably isn't applicable. I mean, I could do it.
If the meetings, if you find one that doesn't align, you just add
yeah.
add a meeting room.
That's what I was thinking.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, now you're making me.
Are you sure that it's just that? As simple as just that?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh wait, no. This time we actually need the nested for loop, right? Because we
It
need
could
to
be
see
useful.
how many conflicts we have.
Right? Well, it's not just how many conflicts. It's also, so here's the thing. And I'm not even gonna use like what do you call this? A little arrow. I'm not gonna use that. All right. So let's say it's sorted, right? Let's just say it's sorted.
So like a hash map.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Yeah.
All right. So how many ongoing meetings here?
3. Oh, right there, 0. 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 4, 2, 1.
So the number of ongoing meetings is always changing. It could be 3, it could be 2, it could be 4. So we need a few things, right? We need to have data structured in such a way that can help us detect how many ongoing meetings we have at a certain time. So that's going to be something that's important. Moreover, let me fix this one a little bit. You little guy. What was I saying? And we need to keep track of the maximum number of ongoing meetings we've ever had during this period.
Yeah.
All right? So, how do we start this?
Start with the first index.
Start with the first index. What do you mean?
I mean, we're gonna have to loop through this anyway.
We may or may not loop through that specific array. You may not have to loop through that specific array. That's the hint I'm giving you.
Oh, we use like recursion, kind of?
No, we don't use recursion.
Hash map?
I was actually going to use a hash map for this, but it's not necessary.
Wait,
not-
wait.
Yeah.
I don't understand how a hash map makes sense.
Yeah. Go on, Paulina.
The first example, why does it make sense that the output is 2?
A what?
Why is the output 2 in the first example?
Okay, so I wonder if I can just do it. I'm gonna do like a little like
The 5 to 10 and 15 to 20, they don't overlap. And the 0 to 30, it overlaps both of them. So there's 2 rooms.
so.
Where I just the 0 to 30.
No, 0 to 30 is the second meeting.
Okay.
And then 5 to 10 is one meeting. Once the 5 to 10 is over, the 15 to 20.
So which one is the one
All right. So how many meeting rooms do we need? The minimum amount of rooms we need to have all the meetings, right? So it's basically the amount of the most amount of concurrent meetings we have at any given time throughout the whole period, right? Does that make sense? So what is it here? I mean, just visually. 2. Why is it 2? Wait, why is it 3? Who said 3?
Because we have one interval that covers, like, that conflicts with everything,
Right.
which is the first one with the rest.
But does this conflict with this one?
No.
So this is conflicting with this one, then it ends, and then this one's conflicting with this one, right? So at most we only have 2 meetings happening at the same time. So minimum number of rooms we need to have all the meetings are 2. Okay? Okay. So I want you to analyze something. Look at how I put the data there. That's going to help you. Because what we need to do, I was going to use a hash map, but it turns out a list isn't good enough. In fact, we need a list, actually. Hmm? No. Wait, what? A query? A queue. No, 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 no. No, okay, I was confused there. No queue. A list is enough. So, I'll give it. So how did I order the numbers there? Okay. So the way I order the numbers, let's look at it horizontally. Is it ordered horizontally?
Yeah.
Okay. So what if I had a list of numbers ordered like this? Just like that.
I mean, you can do that, but wouldn't you lose the index of each meeting?
Okay,
You
yeah.
lose a dimension.
Yeah, you lose whether it's a beginning or an end. Well, see, what if each number
Oh.
had a tag that says it is a beginning or an end?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Mind blown, right?
Yeah. I would have never have known this.
No, it took me a while to figure this out. Like I was doing very bad solutions until I looked up repositories like, oh, actually we could just sort the actual numbers themselves and actually indicate whether it's a beginning or an end. So we could make a list. Oh, almost fell there. I'm going to call it table. And I'm going to make it empty for now. I'm going to push the table, right? Or append, really. Well, do this. So it's going to be what? Then I'm going to append.
Oh, I see what you did.
And that is an end.
Right.
So the first thing is 0 and 30, right? I put 0, that's B, 30, that's E, which is N. All right. Now what do we do to get that order? 10, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait.
So I'm going to do another.
Wait, but this solution is specific to the example.
I mean, sure, yeah. But I'm going to do. Actually, 0, B. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, I'm not doing that. I mean, we'll see how it can be applied to every single scenario. But so what order do I have now in this table? What's the orders?
I mean, right now it's in the order of the of how the numbers appear on the list.
Yeah, so it's 0, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. What if we sorted that to get this ordering? Do you see? So what we're going to do is just sort that. We're going to sort the table, and it sorts by the number, right? There's going to be a time, and it could be either a beginning or an end. Okay? Okay. So we did that. Now, what could we do with this table? Well, actually, let me refer back to what I was talking about before. What did I say that we needed to keep track of when we were doing this part right here? The what?
Oh, no, the number of meeting tables or rooms.
Well, yeah. Well, we want to keep track of the current number of rooms, the current number of meetings happening at the same time, right? So, same time.
Can we do count plus plus every time there's a B and count minus minus every time there's a B?
Huh? You're clever. Yeah, actually, let's see, how will we apply that, right? Every time there's a B, it's the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So now there's an extra meeting happening. So we have to get same time, one more. Or it have an E, it ended, so we have to cut down the amount of meetings having at the same time. Right. So I'm going to use same time or concurrent. Actually, I'm going to use concurrent. Concurrent. And then we're going to do, to keep track of the actual answer itself, the maximum of the concurrence that we have, max con. I'm just going to call it con. And it's 0 for now. Okay. So how about we go through each value in the table. So I'm going to go to pair, I guess. So if pair 1, so the second value, which is either B or E, and she said if it's equal to, what is it, B, right? No, renamed it to concurrent. We say we added 1 to it, because there's one more meeting happening at the same time. Whether if it was 0 before or 1 or whatever, we increase it. Then, see, dude. We want to max out this one, right? Just itself. My God. And the current amount of meetings happening at the same time. But if it's not a B, if it's an E, when we said concurrent is equal 1. Okay? So what do we return? Yeah. Okay.
Oh no. Could it be? No, but we start at 0.
Is it 2,
Oh,
1?
because the start and end times are equal. So we gotta.
Table.
Wait, what's that input? Oh, because, yeah, they are the same.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the times
true.
are next to each other.
Yeah, but that's an easy fix.
The start and end times are what?
In here, the start and end times are equal to each other. So.
Yeah.
Where?
In the.
Line.
In the
No,
input.
the wrong answer. The input, it goes from 1 to 13 to 13 to 15.
Yeah.
So I guess somewhere in the code, since the start and end times are equal, it assumes that it's 2 meetings instead of 1.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, we could do if pair 1 is
Okay, I see what you mean. That should have worked. So you're saying that they're both 13, but what is it? The 13's an E, but E. How does that look like? So basically, 1B, 13E, and then 13B, and then 15E, right? There should only be one, but it's saying it's two, so I'm guessing it's probably putting this one first. Hold on.
I mean, that still would make sense because then it would subtract.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always just do if, you know, condition E is equal to condition B or whatever, then we just don't do anything to concurrent, right? We just leave it the way it is. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the harm in another if statement?
No, that is true, but I think we need it. Okay. That's actually really weird. Do you see a problem, Lazaro?
You're getting 2?
Yeah, I'm getting 2 instead of 1.
I think he's thinking that it's like overlapping at 13.
Yeah. That's
It's
funny.
with that first if statement, I think.
We could try if pair 1 is equal to 2.
Look at this. Look at this. This is working. It's the same thing.
It's the same code?
It's the same. Bro, this is great. It's the same thing. Unless I'm making a miss. It's the same thing, bro.
No, we're like both looking back and forth. It's
Bro,
funny.
it's the same exact thing.
Dude, obviously it's not the exact same thing. Okay, for
Where they updated that test case.
Bro,
Wait, can
in
you
like 5 minutes?
can you submit again?
Dude, this works.
Oh, wait.
It says
This one
7
works.
in the morning. Did it? What? Is that 37? The one in the morning?
What?
I know, right?
Copy and paste it.
Bro, okay.
Yeah, it just counts.
I mean, we could do that.
This doesn't work, really?
I don't know. Dude, it's the same exact code.
Dude, they probably had that test case, bro.
No, I'm submitting on his thing right now and it's still getting accepted. And it really does look exactly the same.
It looks exactly the
DM
same.
me that code.
Refresh the page and submit it.
I mean, it's.
Where are you getting this?
I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening at all.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, so here's an issue with sorting. It's gonna be looking at the characters. Since these two have the exact same number, it's not gonna look at the characters. So the fact that you have S
Yeah.
and then E, that does make a difference.
No, it would be S.
Wait, what?
You gotta change it here.
Oh. So now I should get accepted, maybe submit. It's gonna get accepted as well.
All right. So that's why.
E and S
Because 13 and 13, it looks like the ASCII value of B and E.
Right.
So it's gonna
ASCII
go one
value.
from the other.
But I
That's
thought
what you said
it only
in Python, when the first, if you're trying to store something that's iterable, like a string, or in this case an array, it's to look at every single index inside the iterable until it finds one that's mismatching. And then you don't want to mismatch
I
it.
thought it was just the first.
No, it goes through everything.
In a row.
It goes
Is
through
it
everything.
just with Python
It
or?
goes through everything.
I think it should be the exact same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Might be the same thing in Java,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, because they said something about an
No,
ASCII value.
it's not just the first. The first is the same. Then it's looking for the second. Then it's looking for the third.
Is the same thing in Python?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Wait, so what changed was the letter.
Yeah. The change was the letter, which was causing the bug.
Can you show the
Interesting.
question again?
Yeah.
That is
Can
so
you show the
weird.
question?
Another question?
Can you show the question?
There's an issue with the question?
Can you show the question?
Can I can I show the question? I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So you can.
Let's go.
All right.
Do you remember how to sort?
Yeah. I'll
It's
probably
simple
know
one,
now.
Some arrays got
Shoot, let me do nope. Actually, no. We would want that. That's ugly.
Just put 2.
What?
2, like it's all 2.
What do you mean two?
Like the n is 2. The number 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I suppose actually that is gonna be the same length. Yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep this though. Pushing P. This is the last time I do it in Java. Actually, no. Times 2. Hopefully this still works. Yeah. Yo. Tools. 0. What? No, I don't want to search on DuckDuckGo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what's next, bro? That's how it is, bro. Arrays dot sort. Fuck. No, not the emoji. Okay. What was it again? Integer dot compare.
Is it the same for like excluding the range?
A what?
Would it be the same for the two arrays?
Yeah, I'm just want to sort it by the number, the time, which is the first one. See, so the 0 is just the actual time itself, and then the 1 is S or E. You see how that works? Who's a little confused by what I'm doing here? You're confused?
Yeah, because I do Python.
You do Python? Python E. See? She's sensible.
Why are you multiplying the indexes times 2?
Okay, because it's 0, right? But then the one after that is 1. So it's 0 times 2, it's 0 plus 1, and that's 1. So that's the second one, right? So remember how the actual table was twice the length of the original intervals?
No. I mean, I understand when like you create the array and it's twice the length.
Yes.
When you're like giving it the index. Why?
Oh, I see.
What is your query?
I think I get it.
Okay. Concur.
He's putting in 4 values.
Well, also, that's gonna be. We get a bunch of errors.
Am I?
Yeah, because you're trying to put a character
Fuck Java.
in the.
Wait, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, yeah,
I shouldn't say that. Wait, what?
So you're gonna have to compare the ASCII value of it.
What? What?
So you're putting in S and E into this integer, this 2D integer array.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, that's gonna give you an error flat.
Why?
You're gonna put the ASCII value of it.
No, I pick some arbitrary S being some number, and then E being a number that's smaller than S for the ASCII stuff that, so that I will put the start before the ending
Yeah.
or
Okay.
something
Oh,
like that.
Integer of x.
Yeah. That's just a little hack. Just hacked it. I mean, I could just put the char, integer parse char E or something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I could have done it a different way, but I chose to do it this way. I chose to do it my way. Times 2, right? Yeah.
Could you have done this problem also by counting the number of intersections or overlaps?
Could have done that.
No, I was just gonna say, I thought that's what we were doing here, but
Kind of right. I don't know actually.
If the ending of the last one shares the start of the current one, that's an overlap, right?
Yeah, but then you'd have to
So,
like keep track
Yeah,
of
now
that.
you have like a separate interval outside, and then you expand it, you set it equal to that interval,
Yeah.
and then you increment counts. And as long as you can continue expanding that interval, you're incrementing it counts.
So, but then I have to change it, right? When
you
it
no
ends,
longer
once it
expand the
ends.
interval,
Yeah, but once you
reset.
find the ending to that one, you need to end it and find the one that came right after that one.
Which is the next one, the one right after.
But actually, maybe that one already ended by the time that it encased it
But
completely.
you're sorting it by start.
The end, at the end, with
So
start.
it's like the exact same thing as meeting rooms, the regular ones. But
Yeah.
now, instead of true or false. If you do see an overlap, just increment. And once you don't see an overlap, set it.
We need to keep track of the rooms when they end, you know? Okay, well, we'll just continue doing this. I don't know.
It's sorted. It gives you a sequence.
Wait, what am I doing now? Table I don't know.
Dude, why are you doing Java, bro?
Because they told me to do Java.
Yeah. Joseph or something, or give it to Demba.
Hold on. I actually wanna learn, man. I wanna learn. Step up, man.
Yo, Rick is gonna do it for you real quick.
Wait, I wanna do it.
No, I'm kidding.
I wanna see if this works, actually. I'm a little rusty with my Java skills, if you can tell.
Almost missed it.
And concurrent, right? We said, well, here is plus plus, and then we max concurrent math dot max. See how much writing this is? Do you see how much writing this is? Do you see it? No, I know I still have 50 minutes, so you can't trick me like that, bro.
The next 15 is gonna be just Java code.
I know, yeah, man. It's because they asked.
I think concurrent is spelled wrong.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you put an extra file.
Where?
The second, the one right above that,
Which line?
all the way to the right. where
Which line? Which line?
The one you're on. Yeah. just
21.
21?
Yeah, at the end. There's an end.
Concurrent. Oh, okay. Line. Yeah, say line number.
Wait, let me see something. You know what? Why don't you have a?
What?
You have autocomplete, but it doesn't give you like when it's wrong. It doesn't tell you when it's wrong.
No. Don't click.
Wow.
Don't click. Yeah, I know.
That's unfortunate. I thought you had it.
Oh my God, so much writing. My God. I'm not gonna have this much time at the interview, bro. I'm just not. It's not. I'm gonna run out of time. Okay. Okay, so basically, I'm getting a problem again. Huh?
That's how people that write Java to get like internships. They're like, I know the solution. I just ran out of time.
Yeah, exactly. So that's. But then you're like, oh, they didn't write it in Python. You know, I don't know Python. I'm sorry.
Just write down some pseudocode.
If you
But the point of this is to write. Oh, right. Yeah. For the interview, right? Just pseudocode. Some of them let you do that.
I mean, isn't that what Python is at the end of the day? Pseudocode.
Hell no.
I mean, it looks like it.
Python? Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Java.
No, what if, well, this looks like I'm looking at some hacking codes.
Yeah.
Do you have another question after this?
Hmm?
Do you have another question?
He wanted to go over palindrome.
Yeah.
I mean,
If this doesn't work, you just go to palindrome.
okay.
You have 15.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can make it the Java code homework.
Okay, guys, do the Java code at home. Do it at home. Yeah, there. I'm not even gonna. No, I don't care. Do it at home. Put it on the. Oh wait, you can't. You can't put it on the bot. Unless you buy the bot, like Ricky. I want to go to one that. Which one?
The palindrome. It's on the Discord.
Yeah, but which one? Is
That
it?
one, yeah, valid palindrome.
Valid palindrome? No.
Oh, is it that one? Okay. All I know is it was the one on the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, that
A
one.
phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters or removing all alphanumeric characters, they read the same forward and backward alphanumeric characters, including letters and numbers. Given a string as, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. You got it?
The way I did this one is I only had one for loop, right?
Uh-huh.
Which I read the first letter, and then I had another, and then I compared it to the last letter,
Mhm.
right? So like this index is I, this one is the length of the string minus I, right? So that way it keeps going like that until it meets in the middle.
C
But when
and
I
S
did it, it was wrong.
if C dot is
No, like I did. Like once
think
they
that's it.
crossed, I checked for that, and then at that point, oh, it's like, oh, it crossed. That means that all the numbers are valid. Therefore, return true.
Okay, but you also have to check for white spaces here.
Yeah.
The thing is,
David,
funny you
Yeah?
say that because it works.
Fuck!
When I
I'm
did
not on Python. Damn it! I shouldn't be saying cursing.
When
No.
I did example 1, it worked.
Okay.
Right? The white space, but then
I ruined my reputation, guys. I'm supposed to be a good example, and I cursed.
It was a coincidence.
I cursed, guys.
Not using Java is a good example.
But you think that in the for loop you're supposed to check for like a white space, or like not just white space.
C
But,
for C
dot,
and
dot is character. I
S
mean is letter or
if
digit.
C dot L num
You need to make sure that it's the letter. If not, then you just continue.
I mean,
Because the white space is like
is L num
yeah.
dot lower.
I can
you're gonna do that in the for loop.
Yeah.
Why don't you like all white space? Oh, you're gonna be joining it?
Is it?
No, but like you could do it all.
Oh, I mean, oh. I suppose you're actually right. You know what? Actually, yeah. Actually, what? Yeah.
Did it work, for example, two? Did it work, for example, two?
I didn't even get to example 3. I mean, I could probably like log into LeetCode and see what I have.
Actually.
What the hell is it?
I'll just do it like this. If C dot is L num dot join.
Oh.
Man, Panama. Ah. That lower. No. Sorry, guys. Wait. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. Okay. Something like this, right? There we go. But you wanted me to do it in O of one space rather than a linear space. Linear extra space. Now, why did I say that?
You could just do L equals 1 and then R equals the length minus L.
Okay. L?
Because L is gonna keep increasing and then it's gonna be length minus L.
No, length minus 1.
No, not 1.
Why L?
Because L is gonna keep increasing and then the end is gonna come.
Well, I guess you could do that. No, wait, but we're moving it like this.
Yeah.
So it has to be 1 each time.
1 on both
Yeah, they.
Like this would increase by 1, this would decrease by 1.
Yeah, exactly.
If this
Which
is
is what's happening there.
Wait, so what's going on in that for loop up there? So
Huh.
dot join, what you're doing is you're removing
Complete
any spaces.
Python. Complete Python. So basically, this is a string joining of an array of strings. So here is an array of characters, right? I'm getting a character C. For each character C that is in S, I get it if it's alphanumeric. If it's not, I don't include it.
That's what that function is.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what that is. Yeah, that
Got
this is a list comprehension. This little thing in the square brackets, and inside this join, that is a string function.
what's lower?
It turns every capital letter into a lower letter, lowercase letter.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it is.
Yeah, just going like that. Yeah, but of course, he wanted me to do it in O of one space. So I guess we'll just do it.
So right now it's in O of n.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm making an extra memory buffer. I'm making an extra string. You have a question, Paulina?
So that memory you're only using in line 3, right? That
Yes, but I have to. I make it. I could do it without doing that.
so when you're
Without what?
Okay, so so a better way to do this, where I don't have to use extra space, is where while let's say L dot I'm gonna comment this out, and I'm gonna go back to S. All right. Okay. While S L dot is L num, but did not L plus equal 1. And I'm actually incorrect. It's not SR dot is num R minus equal 1. Do we get what that's doing?
Yeah, but how is this O of 1?
O of 1 space. So I'm not using O of n extra memory.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
understand. Yeah.
Okay. And so we do this,
Okay.
dot lower.
Oh wow. That is so elegant.
Okay, run it again. SR that is
Also, you
num.
have to remove
Ah, I
the
misspelled it.
Also the other L and R's. Oh.
No, it works. All right.
Wait, what?
Submit.
Oh.
Okay. String index out of range.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. If L is greater than R, I guess return false. Let me see if that. Then oh, and let me change this. So while L is less than the length of S, and not, so this is a valid index. So yeah, be careful there. R is greater than equal to 0 and not. Okay,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Wow.
And let's see if this works.
So elegant.
Let me see if this is the solution. Okay, no, that's false. Is this true? Okay, so what if I just return true? Is it gonna be all right? Okay, all right. Don't ask me to do it in Java. Okay? I mean, actually, it probably isn't even that hard, but
No, dude, in Java it's like 7 lines.
how many lines is this?
16.
Really? In O1? In O1.
Could you optimize this?
In Java?
No, right here, like this. This looks about as good as it's gonna get.
Oh, you can do s dot lower in the beginning, so you don't have to do it every single time.
Oh, true.
S equals s dot lower, or is lower and in place?
No, you have to do s equals s dot
Just
lower.
checking palindromes.
Yeah.
You can just do half the for loop.
Yeah, but he has to have some white space.
What do you mean he has some white space?
Like this, you see the input has some spaces in the commas.
We have to ignore this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That
That
one's
actually
lower.
made it worse. What?
Damn, Lazaro.
Probably because that's to iterate through the entire array in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the entire string,
Sure.
which is just an array of characters.
That's pretty much
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess how lower is that fast?
Slightly less memory though. Let's go.
Slightly less. 7 lines?
You don't have to do line 11 and 12. That will break out of the while loop and you will return true.
11 and 12. Ah,
It would never get to that case. It first has to go through L is equal to R. And that will break the while loop, so you'll never get to where L is greater than R.
never?
No, because your while loop doesn't include L is equal to R. So it would break at that point.
I should break then. But then at that point I should break, no?
Oh, no, you're right. Never mind. Yeah.
Hey, let me just do this,
You have
man.
after the while loop.
Let me just
Yeah,
do
that's
this.
what you said.
You know, let me just put it back the way it was. But you guys, you saw how it works, right? You cleared everything up? So what is, to explain what's happening?
You're checking the beginning and the end.
No, him.
Okay. Right. So what's going on is that in the beginning, we're checking to see if the right index is bigger than the left one. If it is bigger, then that means that we're still good. So
Yeah.
then we check to see if it's a white space. If it is, if either index is a white space, we move that one.
Yeah.
Right? And
Well, not just the white space. Anything that isn't alphanumeric.
right, exactly. So we move one. Exactly.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if they both match, then we move both at the same time, which is that case in the bottom,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And eventually it keeps going until they cross, and
Yeah.
at that point it's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're done, right?
Yeah,
You're done, Zo.
David,
Yeah.
can you save the length of S?
Oh,
in
nice.
variable?
I got 95. Length of
Save
what?
The length of S, save it in the variable.
But then I'm using extra memory.
How is that extra memory?
Take out the comment, that's extra memory.
Length of S.
Is that actually true?
What?
The comment is taking up memory?
Like the file size, yeah, but
Oh, okay, yeah, the file size. But it's not checking the file size.
it needs to be length of S, not length of S.
I know, I made that mistake.
And now do everything, put everything in one line. Like the one
Oh,
loop,
yeah,
the while loop, put in one line. For both while loops, put in one line. The if, do it in one line. The other if, put in one line.
No.
Do it. I want to see how small you can get it. I want to see how small you can get it. Do it.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, you could. You could. I think you should.
You think I can?
I know you can do it with ifs for sure.
I know you can do it with ifs, but
Try with the while.
the while?
Yeah, because you're only updating one thing in the while, so you just put in, do it.
Yeah.
No.
Please, I want to see how small you can get.
How small it can get?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to reduce?
All the whiles in it.
You want me to reduce this? How do I reduce this? This. How do I reduce this? Oh, you want me to? Oh, and no, and that's n. Yeah. You only use it once though. It's ugly, bro.
Yeah, I know, it's
That's
horrible.
ugly. Hey,
R minus 1. It's
L.
supposed to be plus.
Yeah, plus. I see.
Is this gonna work?
Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. What?
Wait, no, that was bad internet, I swear.
Okay, there we go. That's slightly
I
better.
don't want to do it again. No? Do it again.
At least it's short.
Damn, right? You know what? This number right here means nothing. All right, guys? That number means absolutely nothing because it keeps changing every time you press submit.
Yeah, very.
Test it again.
Yeah.
Test it again.
Test it again. Submit it again. That's my. That's my ratio.
Yeah,
That's my session.
it's upping your
Look, now it's downing my ratio.
Do it again.
This. Wait. So what problem is this?
Is
The palindrome.
Okay, yeah, but what type of problem is it?
It's a string iterator.
Sure. Something else though.
it's a 2-pointer?
Yeah, it's a two-pointer problem.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're keeping track of two values right there. It's a two-pointer. This is free, so not premium like the other one. This is the last time we're gonna use a premium question, I swear. So from now on, you can actually put it into the LeetCode bot, and it'll just give you points. So that's the end of today's session. We're like 2 minutes over time. Let me put the sign in again for those of you who came in a little late. And yeah, thank you for coming, guys.